to today's session. It's been a while. Alright, so today we will be talking on PTA. Whoa, what's happening? So today we will be talking on PTA / PIA. Just to give a recap of what we covered, so far we are currently on the categorization of information system, and we are going through the risk management framework as pertaining to FISMA or FEDRAM. And the very first step is to categorize an information system where you have to identify the information types. And we do so by going through the NIST publications and the corresponding FIPS document. So far, to categorize an information system, we need two documents. That's the NIST 860 volume 2 that has all the information types, and the FIPS 199 that talks about the impact level, where impact level could be low, moderate, or high. But there's something that I also want you all to understand. The fact that we've categorized that information system, it doesn't mean that that is it. Once you categorize it based on NIST 860 volume 2 and FIPS 199, you will be identifying the set of security controls that goes to your system, or controls that go to your system per the system categorization or the impact level. Okay? And that's why I want to tell you all that there are two sets of controls. You have the security controls and you also have the privacy controls. And privacy controls has to do with you, myself, yourself, and for us to have ownership of our data. Okay? So once you've categorized the system using NIST 860 volume 2 and FIPS 199, that will lead you with the selection of security controls. But for FISMA and FEDRAM, remember we want to be in compliance with the different standard or regulations. They also said that for any system, though you have categorized it using NIST 860 volume 2 and FIPS 199, you need to be able to conduct this thing known as the privacy threshold analysis. Okay, this is like a template. Okay, a template with set of questions that you need to answer. All right, that of course the respective stewards need to answer. So you need to fill this thing, the PTA, and just to tell you all know that PTA is mandatory for all systems, right? But why do we need to fill PTA after we have categorized the information system? Because we also want to determine if that system is collecting a lot of PII, personally identifiable information. If the system is collecting a lot of PII, then we need a PIA. I'll introduce another concept, okay, PIA. So the very first thing is that once you've categorized the information system using NIST 860 volume 2 and FIPS 199, then each organization or agency also have their customized template. It varies, right? I've worked on different departments, and of course my last role with CMS, Center of Medicare and Medical Services, they have theirs. If you go online, you'll see Department of Homeland Security, they also have theirs. So some agencies also have like their customized templates still, right? Or you go to the federal marketplace, you can also get a template from there. So once they fill these questions, again, it's just more about, as I said, privacy, your privacy, your information, my information. All right. So once they fill it, you have the person that they call the privacy officer. You will see a role like privacy officer has to do with this. So the privacy officer will determine if this system is PIA negative or PIA positive. PIA negative means that this system does not collect, PII, it does not collect enough PII, so we are good at that point. But when the system is a positive, it means that it collects PII, personally identifiable information, and that's why we need a PIA. PIA stands for Privacy Impact Assessment. Okay, and each time you have impact, remember the impact levels, we could be low, moderate, or high. So we also want to be able to determine the impact level in this system, what the potential, or the probability if this system gets hacked. Okay, so also we want to be able to determine that, and that's why we need to come out with a PIA document. And the PIA document is just a set of question and answer. It will tell you if that system, if you guys have the right to collect people's information, what if you don't want your information, can they delete it and all those things. But I'll create another video where we'll go through this, and I'll just have to share my screen on Zoom, that way you all can see better. And this is also important because we have a lot of privacy laws, right? We have the Privacy Act that was enacted, I think it's 1972, I'm not so sure. You know, you have the California Consumer Privacy Act, you have GDPR rule, you have HIPAA, and so on and so forth. And that's why organization needs to identify this so as to implement privacy controls, okay?